Here, ladies and gentlemen, and do remember again, our observers are going to come up with a little bit of a fun time there, so make sure you get yourself ready in the comment section and try to guess what kind of pose will they strike out. But of course, before going to the flight, we will see our featured players Matoy, Manparang, Maisel, as well as X-Lings.
Quite a decent number. We've seen more than this, but I think this maybe are the feature plays for this map itself. But we're back into Vikendi. Now it's a very small map. We know when it comes to small map, the circle is really not forgiving.
Okay,
we got one. We got one.
I know Zai's Divinity.
I know Top Cuts, but I just forgot which team. Whose poses is that? Come on, guys, drop in the chat below which poses these observers actually portraying from. Which team leader? You know, the bumper of the videos before we start the match here.
Yep, drop it down.
I know Top Cuts and Zai.
I can't. I know XCYR's one, but I can't remember the team name. It's not coming to me.
Oh no!
And Geki's got it. All right. That's it for them. That's it for them.
You guys know which teams?
I only know. I know Zai's one confidently, but XCYR's. It's at the tip of my tongue. All right. We'll check the comments now. Hopefully, you guys are having just as much as fun as us. Now, look on over here of Vikendi. The circle is favoring the southwestern side of the map, just west of the Abbey. This is a pretty interesting circle, considering what the flight path was.
Juju's not impressed.
The shores, like all the coast on the southern shores, like all the coast on the southern side. So, no.
Don't worry. The circle will get better. Matoy is here. I've got his assurance.
Well, unless Team Secret happen to be on that side.
I have a bad feeling about this. Really bad feeling. But back to Traitor side. They are not doing okay at all. They really need a boost, morale boost in terms of everything else. They need to give something new to the table today, because apparently whatever they're trying to pull is not working right. And then now, Heiko, he just landed a little bit late from the rest of the team there.
Oh, luckily Asta didn't have any kind of scopes. He only had iron sights, and it's a little hard to judge at that distance. So luckily, the EVOS VIP don't take a casualty before they hit the ground. So they're going to start off. They know Traitor's on the other side. Putra is going to quickly scout out the area, grab some loot along the way, and hopefully feed back information to the rest of EVOS, who is on the western side of Putra's position.
Yeah, it's more feeding out information at this point, because Asta is all alone while EVOS has their team. Yeah, we do see on the minimap he is alone, but his team members are just not far away from him. And look at this Team Secret again, unchallenged in a compound all to themselves. Can someone just challenge Team Secret at some point during the start?
You saw how clean that fight was in the previous game, and they really deserve whatever chicken they get for that last round as well. So yeah, no, you know what? We've never seen them playing that aggressive and that well played before, so no, I think Goroka is theirs entirely. Whatever you guys want to take Goroka, just take it. Apparently some teams are actually dropping by on this north side, so it's probably a long journey for them, especially like Divinity Traitor as well as EVOS VIP here.
Yeah, the southern side is just super heavily populated. I expect some gatekeeping to actually happen from both Yoodo as well as MRE. We'll see who is going to get prime position first. However, keep your eyes on Dobro Maestro, because again, Team Bigetron, they are looking to rush people. They are very, very good at it, and Team Secret has fallen to them before. They're pretty close in proximity, but we're just going to have to wait and see if Bigetron will collapse onto Team Secret.
Yeah, Bigetron need to find that scenario where it's like, okay, it's a compound fight, they can get in. Their chances of winning is way higher as compared to Team Secret within a compound fight. But then again, how often does that happen, especially when the circle actually closes in? Unless Bigetron, if they're confident enough, they take that preemptive strike, go and find everyone in every compound they can get as early as possible, and just get those early kills in.
Well, the thing is, I know Contra will be super happy with the circle because it's really centralized with Dino Park. We've never seen Dino Park circle ever in such a long run of tournament I've casted in since season 1 PMPL. We never get this kind of circle, but apparently they're giving us this time. I'm really surprised with the PMPL circle actually.
Yeah.
They are really
shows variety, diverse.
There's one more word.
I'm just going through the synonyms at this point.
Because it's a bad word.
Bizarre.
There you go.
It's not a bad word. It's okay.
I mean, I think another word,
Okay.
but that one is a really. It starts with a B one, but it's not a good word.
Bit
but
of a
bizarre. Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go. Yeah, it's super bizarre. And back to Port 4 store. Geek, what happened for like? It was Miramar back then. They really got clipped quite early out.
Hey, we can't forget about their past successes in the previous week and a couple of days before. Like honestly, they aren't out of all the days today, they're doing the worst in comparison to those other days as well. So, I mean, I don't expect Geek Fam to do too well today. However, the next coming few days, yeah, I think they'll come back. They'll bounce back. No problem.
Yeah, they better do because they need to secure themselves in a comfortable position moving into week number 3. But again, looks like Riz is not comfortable here. Lyrian, there goes those shots, but again,
Riz should have jumped out of that car so much sooner.
Wait for it. Who needs AWM when you can launch out with a micro Uzi?
Absolutely.
There you go, micro Uzi for the win.
Micro.
A moment of silence there because
you
you know that was really like what?
It's like the first one to go out down to a micro Uzi. How worse can they get? Now Arm is in trouble instead. Hi has his eyes on Arm, but then again, not really a clear shot because of that hill. So he's still okay. But oh, look at this last survivor flex just outside of net Brotherhood.
Flexing it.
Oh, wow.
Flexing it.
Oh, just wait
Flexing
until he
it.
gets a kill. That's when he's going to be soft flexing on these kids. But we're going to have to wait and see if Last Survivors. Oh, he's been spotted out. Uzi comes out. He misses the spray. He's going down. Flex to miss the spray. And now Ned will take advantage. Samsi's going to be the next one to fall. And Last Survivors, now they have to commit to the all-in. They're moving up towards the high ground here. But the landscape isn't going to be very forgiving. Ned is going to take advantage using their utilities to keep them at bay before pushing out.
But then again, Last Survivor, they are quite far away. Definitely not going to go for flex there. Looks like they're going to go for the retreat, and Net will reset themselves. And they still maintain their team. Oh, but looks like they will take out flex, and Net Brotherhood only has Samzi down. So it looks like there are 3 there on their side too.
On the side of Net and Last Survival, they're still trying to get the corners here. There it goes, trying to cook the nade on Apple, sorry. And JYKZ6, hopefully it clipped a little bit, only 20% of HP gone there. So they're trying to rush in with the micro Uzi, trying to get the position right. But the angles is really tough to work with for Last Survivor. They're having a hard time to rush in. They go climbing up the window here, trying to get just around the corner. If only he can advance a little more. He needs to just help up the other fan on the outside there. Yoodo on the other side, the first team to be out today.
And guess who they got knocked out by? Geek Fam. But it looks like E-Trong, he's coming out to the right side. He's going to see 2. He's going to get the initial spray. Gets the knockdown. He's quickly dodging out. Switches over the F4 and he gets a double there. Nicely played from E-Trong in a very, very tight position. Now, Tail, he's looking at this and he's like, nah, I don't want to be part of this. I'm taking the Dacia and I'm out of here.
Oh, Atai is just lucky to get out of there, but oh man, his whole team get wiped out. Now he's all alone. Hashtag forever alone, yo. And now
I didn't see that one. No, I didn't see that one coming. So random, man. I just, wait, what? Is that your life? I'm sorry.
What? Excuse, what? He cracked a good joke. Why did he get burned for it? Oh, wait, check this out. Wait, hold up. We got to look at the team status here. We're going to see kills as well as how many members they have left. A really nice graphic here. Thank you to IO Esports for pulling this graphic up. That's going to be very helpful for later on. Ned, 3 members down. WoW, 1 member down. And R2K, Last Survivors, 3 kills, 1 casualty. Yoodo Gang, 16th place elimination. And Geek Fan was able to successfully take them out without any casualties.
Wow, that's a really big fight they got themselves for Geek Fan. Maybe, probably because Yoodo Gang apparently don't have enough equipment. Maybe that's how they actually have to sacrifice every single team member.
I will give them the benefit of the doubt. We didn't get to witness it. We're not entirely sure what the situation was. Maybe they got, pincered, or they got heavily fired by another team in their flank. Like, there's a lot of factors that could have happened.
Yeah, but talking about heavy fire, a lot of teams actually go into the middle of the circle. No gatekeeping at all at this time. So it's free entry for all the rest of the teams who were outside of the circle. Divinity, EVOS, Net Atide, hashtag forever alone for him getting into the circle. XP as well getting into the circle. And now look at this airdrop, MK14 in the house. Ooh, and a ghillie suit as well.
Quite decent. Oh, that ghillie suit is the white one. And the white one is so hard to get on your hands on it. And Syndicate got it this time. They are actually on a good run for Rose Syndicate. They have been consistently getting themselves at top 5 all throughout today. But Tara, on the other hand, they are actually challenging Team Secret around, if I'm not mistaken, it's Muvatra.
Yeah, but first they gotta take care of BTR. Bigetron already suffering some big casualties. 2 knockdown, 1 knockdown and 1 casualty onto Boyka. Hydra and Kevin need to pull this one through. Tara is gonna suffer. Arm, he's gonna be taken out. That's already a good kill secure coming in from Kevin, one of the bigger fraggers from the side of Tara has been taken out. He needs 2 more. Hydra coming through with the micro Uzi, sprays control, but the moment he reloads, he's got 40 bullets left. He switches on over. He's gotta be careful. 1 more bullet would be enough. He doesn't manage to get it. Both sides with the sprays, but they're chunking them out very, very nicely. Lyrian, he has to reset, going for the first aid, while Kevin on the bottom side gets to reload his micro Uzi.
I have a bad feeling about this because we both know Bigetron and Tara both will be wiped by Team Secret, who is sitting this out very quietly at the outskirts there. They're waiting for the golden opportunity. At the same time, Kevin tried to get the Tara, tried to get a clean kill there. They managed to get 1, and there's more Lyrian on the side. Wankorn is also just across them. Lyrian will go down, and Wankorn doesn't seem to want to give the helps here. They are trying to cover from a different angle, but Wankorn just have to build this one, climbing over the walls and go away with the car. But Hydra is not giving this one up. He's still trying to get for more. He's not easily giving up this time, but can he make it out for Tara? Made it just in the nick of time, escaping from the grasp of Bigetron.
Oh, and
now
that's
Team
why.
Secret is charging right in.
Yeah, Team Secret now, they know that, okay, they can come and mop up the mess, but Kevin and Hydra, they need to reset themselves. iShots looks like he's coming for another angle. Bill, ripping out the grenade. Kevin just right in front of him. Kevin looks like he's taking a couple of damages there, down to 60% health. The grenade does not connect, but at the same time, Bill and Kevin right now, we do see on screen, Bill, those shots are to Kevin. Kevin now is in trouble with about 10% life left. Bill, will he keep his eyes onto Kevin? Kevin will need to try to use his medkit as soon as possible. iShots, they will try to reset themselves. So both teams actually locked down in the same compound.
Oh boy.
This is not great. Bigetron need to replenish themselves, reset everything, but do they have enough time? We're looking at Matsui keep on pressuring with so many nades there, but it's actually iShot that he's throwing out the nades on. Apparently iShot's in the compound, so it's gonna be okay. Bigetron only have 2 men left on their side, Hydra and Kevin. The moment they took fight upon Tara just now, they lost a lot in terms of their currency and their manpower. Hydra got knocked out by Yuhai, and now Bubu charging right in. And there's only Kevin around the corner, and there's no way they can actually take up this fight. They are outnumbered. Kevin and the rest of Bigetron place themselves really in a bad position. 15 plays this time.
Great execution coming in from Bigetron. They managed to survive the fight against Tara. However, Team Secret capitalizing on the weaknesses. They go in, they see the 2 members. This should have been a very easy cleanup overall. Now, Geek Fam on the other side had already taken out Yoodo Gang. They're trying to deal with the next problem, Divinity, as they start rushing in 1 by 1. That M4 is running out of ammunition. Jerking on the other one with a micro Uzi, punishing anyone who hops over that crevice. Divinity make it out alive. 1 member left against the rest of Geek Fam. Naoki is coming on through. However, it's not going to be enough. Insanity, he's got to heal himself up. He's at 1 tick left. He takes a member down with him for now. But ESG, they want to be part of the fight too.
ESG is just coming and doing the exact same thing as Team Secret did earlier. Now Naoki, he is outside. Though Superlan has eyes on Naoki and team. Naoki is just at the corner there. Naoki tried to erase Superlan, but Superlan has his eyes on Naoki at the same time. But those shots do go out. Naoki will be taken out by Botas, and 4-2-0 will need to make a run for it. 4-2-0, all shots fired onto 4-2-0. Will it explode? No, it doesn't connect enough. And Superlan will still take over this compound. But again, Divinity, they are still inside. They need to reset themselves quickly and start to plan out what they want to do.
At this point, it feels like a deja vu right now. We're looking at 2 different places with the same condition and also circumstances happening around Divinity as well as the other teams now. Back to Dino Park we go. It's really centralizing on Dino Park for the last circle. And ESG rushing, trying to flushing out of Divinity. Trixie and the rest of the team are actually on the second floor. They got one! They managed to actually return by on ESG. Bravo! Trying to make a call here. Trix on the other hand. Trying to actually sanity trying to get it up for the team. But Divinity won't make it this time around, placing themselves at 14th place next to Bigetron. This is really, really hard to watch. We're looking at 3 teams going again. The same thing happened all over. It's like hitting replay button.
Yup, again, deja vu. It's like these teams have just been in this place before, but let's see how they kind of want to hold on out. Are we going to see another rush later on? A Groza drop here. Let's look at the team statuses as of yet. Divinity, BTR, and Yoodo Gang are out for the count. Ned have suffered heavy casualties, but the same can be said for Geek Fam and Tara. However, Geek Fam does have 5 kills overall. ESG 4 kills with themselves, with all 4 of their members still up.
I'm just sad for Divinity. They had a good fight, a good start there, but again, it's just unfortunate that their party had to be crashed. So,
I feel worse for Yoodo Gang, apparently. Yoodo Gang, what happened to them this week?
I definitely think they're playing a different style, or you know, something is up with them, or one of them might not be feeling well. We can't really know for sure, but you know, we probably should go over and ask them like, what's happening? What's going on?
I think I really want to know what's happening on their side there, and maybe sometimes they don't want to be disturbed as well because they really need to keep their composure. But Traitor on the other side already parked themselves in Dino Park. The thing about Dino Park, there's a lot of dinosaurs. We don't actually get to see that kind of footage enough because apparently nobody likes the circle in Dino Park. The circle never likes Dino Park.
Yeah, I mean,
so we get to see it sometimes.
I can definitely understand why a lot of teams don't want to deal with this. There's a lot of angles that are hard to cover, and you rather play for outer circle rather than inner circle. But even if you want to play outer circle, like look at the landscape. It's like, oh, a bunch of trees, and after a certain point, there's just nothing, just dead ice.
Yeah, there's nothing much there in Circle Park. But then again, Contra is a big fan of Circle Park for some reason. He has his evil side to him. But look at this, 7UP have Traitor pinned down in the house. Just a couple of shots is enough to just pin them down in the house, so they can't get out of this location. 7UP just spraying a couple of warning shots there just to continue that pinning. Team Secret on the other hand is just on the opposite house. Ned Atai 10k hashtag forever alone, so he's still alone.
But wait, that wasn't a blind shot just now with a pre-shot done by WAW. Oh wow, he apparently did knock one down for Traitor's team here. But that kind of giving off their position quite sooner than we thought, because we know that there's Team Secret down there. Look at that tap, single tapping high. That's really, really incredible. Managed to clip a lot of HP and wasting a lot of resources from the side of Traitor's Esport. Now High trying to actually go for it because they know they are low in terms of firepower and men there. That's why they're taking long shots instead of rushing in.
Is that? Yeah, that's Ned Esports, the last member from Ned looking over at Team Secret right now. He probably doesn't want to take this fight because a lot of teams, I don't think he realizes that there's actually a lot more teams in this area than he would like to have imagined. Geek Fam right in the center of Dino Park and a little bit towards the northeastern side is going to be XP.
Oh, we could be making history here with Dino Park, maybe the final circle. So let's keep our eyes open. And now looks like Tone Wow Esports. They are kind of in a sandwich situation. Just across them is still Team Secret together with Traitor as well. They can't get down off here. The only way they can go is on the other side. But then again, there could be another team as well that, if I'm not mistaken, I did see in the minimap earlier.
Oh, we're gonna have to wait and see then, because apparently Tone Wow Esport are holding this compound quite right. There's so many structure to work with, which is quite okay and quite decent enough. But question is, if you were to ambush by another team, where would you go? Where would you run? And where would you actually defend yourself? Apparently Atai only have this structure to work with right now. He cannot make a move at all. Advancing, he have to face the consequences, which will be Team Secret. On the right or left side, there will be another one. Wow, that's a big T-Rex mouth.
It's a cinematic shot, I must say.
Yeah, I love this kind of shot. Thank you for the scenic kind of pan view of the... We don't really get to see this much, but I do know there's also a museum or sort in this area too.
Yep. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, Bosskurr is actually pretty close to Tara here.
wait,
Oh,
what?
no, he's already spotted him out. The Micro Uzis are out as he tries to run in, but Palex is going to try and take him out one-on-one. He goes down, but the rest of the members come in through the back to cover his back. Whew, that was close, but that means that Tara has been eliminated from this round.
Certain placement. He actually holds some time there for one corn. He actually soloed all the way, but if only that's not an easy place to exploit. But you know, Dino Park. Dino Park is just a hard place to play.
Tough place to come from.
Yeah, we can see like how the teams do struggle so far in Dino Park, and they start to fall off one by one as the circle just continues to close in on them. And now moving over to XPERT MY. They have a good compound to themselves at this point. Good angles, lots of windows they can look out for in case anyone actually comes by. And a lot of open area as well in case anyone tries to be sneaky around this area. So they are pretty good at this point. But the circle will close in to the 5th circle very, very soon.
But hopefully it doesn't come to the natural order of things, because Ned, a Brotherhood on the other end, also with 3 casualties on their side with 1 kill. Their sister team Tara has been knocked up, so hopefully Ned doesn't follow too soon behind them. Geek Fam on the other hand also in the exact same position, so they're looking to hopefully get a higher position before they bow out.
I saw some pre-fires just now and clipping a lot of HP for some teams there, but I'm not sure which team actually involved with that gunfight. But jumping over here, we're looking at quite a scenic panorama moment. We're looking at, yeah, there you go, thanks. So in case you guys missed today, we have match 1 Sunhawk, which is Net Brother got himself a chicken dinner. E-Wrangle, Miss Rose, Esport rising up from the dead, and now Miramar on Secret. But back to Secret this time around, they are trying to get it super fast rotation. Bosskurr away there. And why? They crash in the compound straight away, pre-firing. Team Secret challenge, and Matoy is down in the middle. They need to give extra hand, but Geek Fam, there's one person behind there. 4-2 right behind iShots and the rest of the team.
Oh, looks like a lot of attention on the Bosskurr, but then again, looks like EVOS is the one to join into the party. And XPERT MY as well. Everyone's coming to the same compound. This is going to be a blast here in Dino Park. And now 4-2-0, he's just sitting out of this. He says, I don't want any part of this.
I don't think he's sitting out. He's actually taking a good time to be playing the patience game. He knows when he needs to take the fight or not. On the other hand, EVOS VIP kind of stuck in the middle. The same goes for Bosskurr way here. And they lost Mozart at that kind of condition, which is really awkward to play with. Matai really in the need of help, but High, he's trying to get the position right. He popped the smoke to make sure he can actually get Matai back up on his feet.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of health left, but it's going to take some time to get it down. However, EVOS is in a very dire position, right smack in between 2 bigger teams along the sides with more members than they do. They've already deployed the smoke, but that's only going to hold for so long here. Yuhai looking for a very long angle on the left side. Wow, is going to bow out this time around as the Steel Hearts start moving in onto Traitor.
Oh, now we do see here Putra looks like he has eyes onto the other side, which is XP at this moment. So XP, they are still trying to hang on to this area. Only the smoke separating them, but they do have a vehicle active as well.
Another self-nade just happened there for Team Traitor. I'm kind of questioning what's really happening around there somewhere. But he didn't see that coming. It was Steel Hearts across the map. Shot him straight down on the ground. And he is really out in the open. The blue is closing in as well. Can he make it out of there? Traitor on the other end got their eyes on Steel Hearts, and Team Secret trying to get themselves advancing, but kind of being crippled with UI in the need of help. That popped that smoke, trying to get the well, 8's coming in, but apparently it's kind of a hard time for Team Secret going out in the open.
I think it's hard for just every team right now because they're so clumped up together. 11 teams still alive, 30 members, and it's phase 6. This is not usually the case. And now everybody wants to get a bit of blood. Traders are starting to push in from their gatekeepers. The Steel Hearts, XPERT on the opposite side, the northern side, trying to gatekeep everybody else from moving in deeper into Dino Park. Team Secret, on the other hand, they still haven't figured out a way to actually save Yuhai.
Oh, it's really, really difficult. Yuhai may be sacrificed, but just look at it. Oh, Yuhai has been saved somehow, somewhere. And now Matoy, he is on the other angle, trying to get up Try to see who's on the other side. And now we do see here last survivor in the other house. Looks like they're proning there. They do see ice shots. Oh my goodness. It was so close.
It was almost no recall whatsoever from the side of ice shots there. Really nice control of Vero, but now Romeo already exchanging to Micro Uzi, trying to actually rotate the other corners, and now they're trying to get 2 versus 1 here. He's trying to abuse the corner for Team EVOS VIP. There's no way out. He's being forced with a Molotov. They finish him off, for Romeo wiped out Heikel just now. EVOS placed themselves at literally number 10, top 10 place.
Oh, look at a lot of survivors here. Zig's trying to make his way out, but he gets shot really quickly here. But he does have a lurker behind in the wake. And I don't think Biu knows about this just yet. He's just on the opposite side of this wall. If he makes a mistake and he walks too far, he's going to get punished. And they know exactly where Biu is right now.
And Yuhai at the same time is knocked again, it seems, needs to be revived quickly. But Team Secret, they still have total of 4 team members. But looks like let's look into Traitor OZ. Looks like he's been knocked down at the same time. Dylan from another angle. All the shots come out from Dylan.
No.
On to Team Secret. Romeo is out from another angle, and looks like Traitor has been taken out. Yuhai is knocked down again. Matoy as well. Team Secret is in a lot of trouble at this point. But looks like we do see a Bosskurr. They're coming to the party as well. Brother has been knocked down and saved for another angle. Tries to take out Brother, but the shots do not connect. They have a lot of angles covered here from Team XP.
Yeah, Secret is actually in a trouble positioning, but then Traitor is the one who's down out first. Dylan on the other hand taking a swim for a bit. Apparently the same goes for one of the Bosskurr team, and they turn it around. It's right in the line outside. Where was he thinking? Dylan turned things around the last minute, got himself a free kill, and now Team Secret still have 4 men up. They're trying to advance, and the blue clipping Mato so fast. 4-2-0 take the opportunity from the side flanks there. At the same time, UI is down and no more to be seen, with the play zone really is not favoring Team Secret this time.
Oh man, Atai with his last dying breath of Ned Brotherhood. I will take down one of the members of Team Secret, and he successfully does so. Geek fam, exact same position. I might as well take out a couple of kills before I go and bow out of the competition. Now we've only hit the top 4. It's ESG, MRE, and XPERT with last survivors in the wake.
Oh, ESG just right beside the Miss Rose Esport. Bottas will go for the flank, but then again, looks like the preemptive shot onto Bottas. Bottas will be knocked down, and now Vate will be on the other side. He keeps his eyes open, but Vate, well, oh my goodness, that shot! Only that 5% left from Vate. Not too long. Vate has been taken out from this game.
He almost clutched it out with the level 3 gears of everything, but there goes Mistros, plays themselves at 4th placement. Quite decent enough based on their performance today, making sure they got the top 5. Now back to the game, XPERT, MY, we have ESG. There's also another team, Last Survivor, are just lurking around the corners. But the most advantaged team that they have right now is none other XPERT, and MY. Will they get themselves another chicken today?
I want to say that they can do it. However, it is a little difficult because ESG is hungry, and it's whoever wins this. It's kind of dependent on who last survivors end up fighting, because it could be they decide to pull back and deal with ESG, or they can currently deal with their hot situation of XP down on their right side. Based on of this perspective, I kind of feel like last survivors will determine who is going to win this game.
As much as ESG want to sit this out, but looks like they have no choice. The blue circle is closing in at this point. Last survivor only has 2 team members. Looks like Pomburu will lead the charge, brings in the vehicle, but Pomburu looks like he's in a little bit of a trouble there. Pomburu has been knocked out by ZYKZ. Sane now has his eyes on ESG as well. Superla looks like he's taking a number of hits, but Sane still has his eyes on the team members of ESG. The smoke covers up ESG. Last survivor right now tries to get a good shot onto XP, but then again does not yet take any of those.
He has a lot of actually covers to play by NSP there, and there goes with the G36C trying to spray, and he overpick himself for a bit. Romeo discovered where NSP is, the exact position he is in, and Romeo is still hovering around that angle here, making sure they are clipping it so much that there's no way out. But at the same time, ESG is closing in from the top. He needs to rotate. Romeo, like it or not, he needed to reposition himself at this state. Still clipping on NSP there. He is really not happy not letting this one go. ESG, all teams are are actually trying to close in into the safe zone, and we can see actually Expert and we're holding a little bit of fan area, getting themselves the most information at this point.
Yeah, this is a beautiful play coming in from XP. They're controlling the area. They're setting up a firing line, so every angle is going to be covered. Just in case if one goes down, at least the other 3 members will immediately figure out where the location and the shots are going to be coming from. Expert holding their ground, waiting for the circle to come in. The circle will do the work for them.
Yep, the circle will need to do the work for them because the circle will again close in about 10 seconds. We do see a ESG Botox just depending on the terrain to his advantage. Nothing else other than that. No vegetation, no trees, no nothing. And we do see here Romeo trying to rotate. XP, they do have 4 team members still intact. They do have the numbers if they want to go for it. But at the same time, Last Survivor do have 2. So it's still anyone's game at this point.
Yeah, Expert still trying to hold it on. We know that it might be a healing game if they actually don't want to move or budge. And last as Zix just now, he tried to camouflage himself with this whatever they have around, but Expert dealing. This is the golden moment they're waiting for. They managed to take NSP down. Zix, on the other hand, is being pinned down with so many nades by Dylan there. They are actually kind of stuck between 2 teams. There's ESG, and the other side there's also Expert Dylan. They cannot have their way out. NSP finished off by Dylan with extra points there. They have 1 more left. There's a lot of HP nades that are being exploded, clipping a little bit on side of Expert MY.
Yeah, let's look at the perspective of Lord 1 here as they slowly rotate. They want to make sure every angle is clear. They know that there's 2 people on separate sides. Zix is holding his position, but I think Dylan has kind of spotted him up. He's waiting for the circle to close in to double check and confirm, but it looks like Zix is going to try and out-heal the blue here, or does he die to the play zone? We can't tell just yet. It looks like he is alive, and I think he crawled on over out of there. Botox on the other side of the hill is taking some fire. He has no choice, but again, this is Expert's moment. They already take down 1, and they take 2 at the same time. Congratulations. It's going to be XP winning the winner chicken dinner.
Again, there was a close call. You know the map first one today is almost in the same situation around Bigetron, EVOS, and that was what was it Matt this morning. I mean, like this evening. It's the same time where we don't know, it's everybody's game at this point. It's like